Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. So I hope today's video might be a little bit helpful for others that wanting to study abroad. Due to the last video that I've done about uni vlog, I've got quite a few people interested and quite a few people DM me on my Instagram wanting to know about experience or any tips and tricks I can give them if they want to come study here. So I think it's gonna be helpful for you guys. That's why I made frequently asked questions and then hopefully my experience can help you guys a bit. So yeah, let's get started to the video. So let's start it with the first question. So the first question was, when did you come to New Zealand? So I came in 2015, if I wasn't wrong. I came when I was year 10 and the school that I went to was Southland Girls High School, which was the best school ever. I went to Invercargill, which is like a really small town down south, and I would say during that time it was the best time of my life in New Zealand because I made a lot of friends there. I made lots of good people and some of my friends I still talk to them now. So Girls High friend, if you guys watching, I miss you guys so much and hopefully I could go visit you guys again. I would say 2015, 2016, 2017 that I spent my time in Invercargill. And I moved to Auckland, I would say around 2018 for year 13. I went to Takapuna Grammar School. I would say one of the best school in Auckland as well. So yeah, answer the question was, I came to New Zealand when I was year 10 and that was about 2015. Second, so what subjects did you study during high school? When I was year 10, 11, 12, the subjects that compulsory was English, maths, science, and you can choose the subjects that you want, which I chose a performance, accounting, and it was ESOL. ESOL was kind of like English for international students. Some people call EFL, some people call ESOL, which help international students with English as it's their second language. So I think these subjects was very helpful, and also I chose accounting because I wanted to do accounting when I was high school, and it also helped me at uni as well. And another subject I chose was performance because I do vocal since I was in Thailand, so I think it would be also good if I could do some vocal at school as well. So yeah, that's sort of the subjects I chose. There's another question that lots of people ask about part-time job. If you're on a student visa, you can work for 20 hours. It depends on what visa condition as well, but usually if high school, you could work 20 hours per week, and I'm pretty sure it's 40 hours for like a summer breaks. So I think it's really cool that you can also study and then you can also like work and then save some monies as well. So I really could relate to this. Since I was year 10, I've been wanting to do like a part-time job to make some pocket money, but I didn't have a chance to do that until I moved to Auckland. So I started my first part-time job as a cashier, if you know what I mean. So my first job was I work in like an Asian supermarket where like people come and shop and then you just do checkout. That was the time that I start to have like save my own money. Monday to Friday I would go to school and then during weekends I work. I think it was 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock every Saturday and Sunday, and then I started to save and then get more experience. And after that, my mom's friend recommended me to started working in the restaurant, which is just like a Thai restaurant. So that was the first like my proper hospitality job. So I started working there until finish year 13. I remember that when I was year 13, when school's finished, me and my sister would ran to catch the bus, and then I got changed, and then my sister got home. I have to bus to go to work. But it was okay because I started to save money, and then I have my own money, which I was so proud of because I don't have to ask my parents for money anymore. Fourth question, have you ever felt homesick? This is a very common question, and I think everyone that's been away from home always have to experience this. So I always get a really bad homesick when I was year 12. I remember I used to cry like almost every day because I really miss my family and I just always feel like anxious all the time. Which I've been through that because I've got a lot of good friends. So if you guys watching, I love you guys so much. So my friends always make me feel good about myself and always like hang around and just make sure I was okay. Same as my host family. That was so nice. And I also miss them as well. So if I have a chance, I would fly down and then visit them. So I think the most important thing is just make sure that you know your goals. Like it's always normal to feel homesick or feel like miss your family, but you have to know that you are very fortunate that your parents send you here for you to get a good education, for you to improve your language, and it will be very helpful for you in the future. So always remember that. So here's some memory of our trip. We always go skiing or go to other town together. Next question, what's it like to study at AUT? So I would say, I think it was okay. I think I choose the right uni as well. So I think AUT, it's more like a practical, not a lot of theory, and it was like quite chill for me. So there was like 5 course paper for the first year, which was management, business, accounting, finance, and what's the other one? Economics. So yeah, so 5 core papers you have to pass, and then you can choose the papers for your major, your minor, or even your elective, which my elective was marketing. I think it was quite a lot of fun. So the good thing I like was there was like a lecture that there's a professor sort of teach you what's blah blah blah, and then there's also a workshop which probably like 10 to 20 people, and then they will reteach you again of what they taught in the lecture. It was just in the lecture there was so many people, and I know sometimes it's quite hard for you to ask the questions, so that's why they have another small workshop which was good. So anything I don't know you can just ask privately in that class. And also there was going to be a class that you will meet some friends that at least you'll get stuck or you'll get struggle, you can always like ask them, because then you know like they're just like a small class. It was not that stress, even though like there was an exam, there's always a past paper for you to have a look and then get practice and gets better. So yeah, I think AUT was quite a good uni. Next questions, what visa are you on now? So now I am on post-study work visa, which you will get after you graduate from uni. So basically if you graduate from uni, like bachelor degree, you get 3 years post-work visa, which is sort of like a free visa. So you can apply. Once they granted you visa, you can work anywhere, any place, any hours for 3 years. And if you want to stay in New Zealand after, you might have to find like employee to support you to get a work visa. I still think it's pretty good that once you graduate you get 3 years visa to actually find what jobs you like, to find like any type of workplace that you could try. Another question that people ask me is, what job are you working now? So I would have to say that since I started uni, I've been working in a Thai restaurant for 4 years. Yeah, I would say around 4 years. So I started as just like a normal waitress until I worked their way up for another year or 2. I got a really good opportunity to be like a restaurant manager, which I would say it was a really good opportunity for me to get a lot of experience. Now, since I graduated, I want to do something that I sort of really have passion about, which was clothing. So speaking of that, now I work in a multi-brand store in Auckland City. I will put an Instagram here so you guys can check it out. They have the coolest stuff ever. So I will start working there for I think around a month now. and I would say it was my dream job. I love this job. I met a lot of cool people, my cool colleagues, and I still have a lot to learn, but I think that now I've been settling in like a good place. I would work as hard as I can. So what I do at this place, I work as a doing stock, so like receiving stock, pack online orders, which I try my best not to get any mistake. I do online orders. I also receiving new stuff for the shops, check whether it's matched the invoice, do some online returns, and one day for a week I do retail. It was so cool because I have a lot of passion about clothing, and this was the place that they give me a chance to work as my first retail job. So yeah. Alright, so I hope that's all the questions that people sort of like ask me. If you guys want to know other things, feel free to comment below and I will make sure I will reply. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in and hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.